Hello everyone, Conscientious Reefer here, and in today's video, I would just like to discuss how to make money from your reef. I would like to discuss what corals I sell, why I think they're a good option, how to determine a good price to sell them at, and where I sell my corals. So, yeah, let's hop right into it. Well, I guess we should start off with what corals do I sell and what are the most profitable. So, I sell a bunch of corals, but the main ones that I found to be really good are Montipora. There's a couple of them, like three or four, but Montipora is really good. Cap and Digitata. I sell a lot of red cap Montipora and a lot of orange Digitata, and they're just simple, easy SPS corals for someone who want to dip their toes in the SPS. They grow really fast, very easy to frag. They're a great choice to propagate and sell. But another choice would be Piscilipora, like bird's nest, like any type of. I only have experience with the standard green one. I used to have a big colony of it, but I ended up selling it all, and I still have a couple frags left. But that's a great choice. Just so easy to frag, it grows so quick. People like it because it's an entry level SPS coral. You know, it's a great choice, great coral to sell. And another coral that's really good are zoanthids. Zoanthids are a really good choice. I personally don't grow any more in my tank, but they're very desirable, and I used to have more, and I would sell those a lot. They're a good choice, pretty easy to frag. I mean, they're not as easy as like the other corals. I just kind of pull them off and then glue them on. Kind of not the best because they have polytoxins, but just be safe when you're handling those corals. But another coral that was very profitable for me was I used to have a big colony of Kenya tree. Kenya tree was such a good seller. The shops always take it, and people on marketplace, new briefers who are kind of doing this on a budget. Kenya tree's not that expensive, but it grows so fast. You just sell that to them. It's perfect. How I would frag it is I would cut a little piece off, and then I would put that fresh piece into the sand, and I would, you know, like it would attach the Kenya would attach to the sand, and then you leave it in there for a day. Then it would be all attached to the sand. Then you would glue the sand that it was attached to a frag plug, if that makes sense. And that's how I would get it on the plug. I mean, I never even really tried. I know they're just kind of slimy, so if I tried to glue it straight on, it might not go. I don't know though. Let me know how you guys frag soft corals like Kenyas and like toadstools. I'd be happy to hear how you guys do it. Another good coral is Stylophora. I have the purple, kind of the standard one, and that's a pretty decent seller. Like kind of for the same reasons as the Montipora and the bird's nest. Just easy SPS. Easy to grow, easy to frag. And it's um, it's not super desirable like coveted coral, but people like it if they're dipping their toe into the world of SPS corals and everything. I also want to give an honorable mention to kind of Euphyllia and Fimbrineuphilia, torches and hammers. I've been selling more of those recently. Those aren't as easy to frag and they take longer to grow. They're not as quick as the other corals I mentioned, but they are very desirable. People want them. You could charge a little more, especially for some of the torches. And yeah, they're pretty profitable. They can pay for themselves over time. So that's kind of an honorable mention. Not as good as the other ones for propagation and making money, like especially if you're newer in the hobby, but they are a good choice, very good choice. So, where do I primarily sell my corals? I primarily sell to my local fish shop and I sell on Facebook Marketplace. It's the two primary spots. Local fish store, they'll usually take anything I give them, they really like the Montipora and the Kenya tree. They'll take much of that I'm willing to give them. So the local fish store is always an option. They give you, it's pretty standard to give you like a third of what they're going to sell it for, and you can just use that store credit, to buy what you normally buy: fish food, salt, just whatever, corals, more fish. So that's kind of the main place. But I also sell on Facebook Marketplace, and I've been selling quite a lot on there. And you can't put it on the main marketplace like main page because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to sell live animals. I always get my listings taken down when I put corals up there. But you can join a group, so you can look up like a reefing group in your area, and then you can join that and then post your listings in there. And I've been having a lot of luck doing that. I've made about $590 so far, just kind of casually, so a pretty good chunk of change, and I just put that money right back into the hobby, and it's, some guys kind of passive income, that your tank can generate, By no means is the tank profitable, but it helps kind of offset the cost because this is a pretty expensive hobby at the end of the day. But that's kind of how I sell corals and what corals I choose to sell and how I do it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. It shows me that you guys like the content I'm producing. And yeah, till then, guys. Bye.